Hello and welcome. Now in this video we are gonna design more professional layout than what we have previously, and also we are gonna take more properties and more views. So as you can see guys, I have the previous layout that we have designed previously. I'm gonna select everything, I'm gonna delete it. Okay, just we want to start from scratch. Okay, first of all what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add an image view. Okay, I'm gonna make it as a background. Okay, let's see what we have here. Let's select an image view, for example. I think maybe this one will do the job. Okay, I'm gonna okay, so as you can see we have it right here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make the height and width for the image to be match parent, okay, to fill out all the screen. Okay, and also for the height, let me search for the height. I'm gonna make it also match parent. Now the third thing that we want to do, we want to change the scale type of this image to be center crop to make it fill out the screen. Okay, we have it right here. Now the second thing that we are gonna do, of course, we are gonna add the title for our application. Now the title should also be a text. Okay, so I'm gonna drag a text here. Okay, I'm gonna search for the property center. I'm gonna center it horizontally. I'm gonna add some space from the top using the margin property, and you all should be familiar with these properties because we take them previously. Okay, I'm gonna increase the size, change the color, so on and so forth guys. Text size, oops, text size we have right here. I'm gonna make it 40 maybe SP. Okay, I'm gonna add a random text. Okay, any name that you prefer. For example, I'm gonna call it, let's say, Facebook or whatever. Okay, also what we can do while we are here, I'm gonna change the text style. Okay, this is a new property. We can make it bold, italic, so on and so forth. Okay, and what we are gonna do guys, we are gonna add a linear layout. Okay, so here under the layout tab, go ahead and choose a linear layout, and what you want to choose the horizontal one. Okay, drag and drop a linear layout of type horizontal. Now what you want to first you do, if you click on the linear layout here, what you can see here, it's the border is fill out all the screen. Okay, and if we change the background of this linear layout, I'm gonna change the background just to show you something. Okay, I'm gonna make it, for example, like this. Okay, so as you can see it's fill out all the screen, but it's actually because the height of it. So I'm gonna make it, okay, I'm gonna remove the background. I'm gonna go search for the height property because we do not want it to fill the screen. Okay, we want to make it wrap content, that means as big as the content inside of it. Okay, so I'm gonna do here inside my linear layout, I'm gonna drag two buttons. Okay, the first one, okay, and the second one also. Now we have a linear layout that contains two buttons only. Now by selecting our linear layout, I'm gonna search for the property called align, and I'm gonna align parent bottom. I'm gonna check this box right here. It will be all the way to the bottom. Now let's go ahead and add some styles on these buttons. So I'm gonna select the first one, and first of all I'm gonna change the background of it to be, let's say, red. Okay, and I'm gonna select the second one and change the background color of it also. I'm gonna add any color, for example, how about, let's say, I don't know, let's choose a random color. Okay, so it can become transparent. I do not want it to be transparent, so what I'm gonna add white color maybe. Yeah, or you can go with the color that you prefer. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change the text color for this button. Okay, the text color we have it right here. I'm gonna make it white. Okay, and I'm gonna change the text also to be login. Okay, change the text size also to be 20 sp, and I'm gonna select the second button. I'm gonna do the same thing for it, change the text property to be sign up, for example. I'm gonna increase the size a little bit to about 20 sp, and I think I am happy with what I have done right here. So as you can see, guys, we have added a linear layout inside a relative layout to make it like this. Okay, so it's a really great situation that we used the linear layout inside of it. Now, guys, what we want to do, we want to add some fields right here where the user can input or enter something like the email, the username, so on and so forth. And for that, we are going to introduce you to another view called the edit text or the plain text. Okay, here we have it, the edit or the plain text, the same goes. So if you can see here, I type edit, and what it showed me, it showed the plain text because it's the same. Now, guys, what I'm gonna do, you can we want to add it here on the center of the screen. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drag it and drop it inside my screen, and as you can see where it's got here all the way to the top. So what we can do, we can search for the property center. Okay, and we can center it horizontally, also vertically. Yeah, it's good right here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change the background of it to be, let's say, white. How about white? Let's see. Yeah, it's great. I'm gonna also add some padding to it. Okay, essentially what the padding give us the space inside the view. Now the difference between margin and padding will add it inside the view, and the margin will give it outside of the view. Simple as that. Okay, I'm gonna add from the all sides to be, let's say, 10 dB. Yeah, I am happy with this. Okay, so as you can see, we have added the first edit text or the user input, and I think we can increase the size a little bit. How about 40 dB? Okay, maybe let's load. So I'm gonna make it 350 maybe. Okay, and what I'm gonna do also, I'm gonna add two more text views. Okay, so I'm gonna search once again for the edit text. I'm gonna drag it and drop it. Okay, I'm gonna, here we need to do something. What I'm gonna do, first of all, selecting this edit text, the second one. Okay, I want to make it to the top of this one. Okay, so what we can do, guys, we can go ahead and select this text view, the first one, and give it an ID. Okay, so I'm gonna give it, for example, the name. Okay, the name is responsible for username. Okay, selecting this one and be just look what is gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna search for the property below. Okay, I'm gonna make it below this name. Okay, so as you can see, we have it right here. I'm gonna also center it and assign some margin to it. Center it horizontally. Come on, do it. Center it horizontally and assign some margin to it from the top to be, let's say, how about 30 dB? I think it's a great value. Maybe 20, it's better. Yeah, we have it right here. Let's go ahead and make the width to be 350, the same as the one before. Changing the background to be white also, and the padding, we forgot it. Let's add it right here from all sides to be 10 dB. Okay, now as you can see, we have it right here. But now if we select this edit text or the plain text or whatever you call it, I'm gonna search for the hint. Okay, the hint, it's just the placeholder or the text that will show inside the text, edit text. Okay, I'm gonna type email. Oops, let me make it email. Okay, and it should be changed. Why it's not changing? Yeah, I get it, because we have a text property that assigned to it. So remove the text. Okay, now the difference between the text and hint, the text will show and the user should click and delete it. Okay, the hint will, once the user start typing, the hint will automatically be deleted. I'm sure that you see something like this. Now we want to do the same thing with this field. I'm going to select it, search for the property text. I'm going to remove it. I'm going to add a hint to it. It's just better for the user experience. Okay, so I'm going to type name. So as you can see, we have added successfully. Now guys, you can go ahead and add as much as you can or as much as you want from these views or this user input to create a really great user interface. Now of course, in the next videos we are going to learn how to assign, for example, borders, how to create our own style that maybe you do not find it in Android Studio, using our own style and our own properties, adding shadows, so on and so forth. So go ahead guys and put what we have learned so far in action to make really great user interfaces. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. We are gonna continue on in the next video.